The following segment is sponsored by Kia. Electric vehicles are gaining popularity, but even though more electric vehicles are seen on the roads nationwide, many consumers still have questions on whether or not electric vehicles are right for them. James Bell is here to answer all of your questions. James, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us today.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for having me on.
Of course. Now, what's the first thing consumers need to know about electric vehicles?
I think the first thing you need to know is that it doesn't mean your gasoline-powered car is going to be taken away. And your gasoline station on every corner is not going to go away. We are in a transitional period here, folks. It's not very different from what we saw in the transition from horse-drawn carriages to gasoline-powered cars. Except I think in this case, the transition is going to happen even faster because of the amount of investment that's coming from the governments, all around the world for that matter, and what the investment that the car companies are putting into electric vehicles and the technology on board. So I think the first and foremost is there's going to be this transitional period, and your gasoline-powered car might be a good option for certain parts of your drive. But we think, and experience shows, that for many American families that drive on average about 30 miles a day, an electric car is the best option for running errands, for picking up the kids at school, for the commute to work. And so, again, we think there's a nice balance point there, but eventually it's going to be going all electric. It'll take some time, but it's going there.
Okay, those are good points, James. Now, how does an electric vehicle range work?
It's real simple. The range is very tightly wound to the size of the battery pack. So if you put a bigger battery pack into a vehicle, it's going to be able to go further distance, obviously, but it's going to cost more to build and sell, and also it's going to weigh more, which is going to hurt the vehicle's overall efficiency. And that's why we feel good about this EV6 set next to me here. Kia is all about trying to find that best balance. So we have a vehicle here that does about 300 miles on a charge, but then is also very affordable in the kind of high 40s to low 60 range. So it's that's all about putting more battery in, but at Kia we think it's about putting the smart amount of batteries in, and that's what we've done with the EV6.
Ah, very cool. Now, what are the differences between electric and gasoline powered vehicles? What are the differences?
I think the main difference is just the lifestyle. When we think about luxury and luxury cars like Bentley or Rolls-Royce, what are the words that are used? Quiet, serene, powerful, smooth. You could say all that about this electric vehicle also. There's no gasoline engine on board, so again, it's quiet. The power that comes from the electric motors are very linear and fast. When you flip a light switch at your house, does it take time for the lights to come on? No, it's right there. And it's the same thing here. And then also from a maintenance perspective, there's very few things to go wrong on this. It's, you know, the complexity of an electric engine or electric powertrain is so much less than a gasoline powertrain, and there's no oil changes or tune-ups or, you know, regular maintenance. The only thing you really have to address on an electric car are the things that wear out on every car, the tires and the windshield wipers and little things like that.
Well, this is great information, James. Where can viewers go for more?
That's really easy. Please go to kia.com, and we've got a great section there that identifies not only this EV6, but all of our upcoming electric vehicles and the technology that's going to power them.
Amazing. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a wonderful day, James.
My pleasure. Thank you.